Hey lemons, what's up? I hope you're all doing great. Today I just want to show you how I organize my life because it's crazy. First of all, I just want to say I am the type of person who cannot have nothing to do. I need to do something to get my brain moving and not thinking of other things. It's like my coping mechanism is working because it produces stress to my brain, so I need to think about the work instead of thinking about my insecurities. Like, why am I so thin? Why cannot I get bigger? I want to bulk up. And instead I was thinking, oh my god, what is the promotion material for next week? That is like my go-to coping mechanism from I was back in high school. And all this time I was using like either a bullet journal when I was back in high school. I have not get my iPad Pro yet. And then when I get the iPad Pro, I use GoodNotes to organize everything. And recently I found out about Notion thanks to Janice's studies. I don't know why it got recommended to my channel, to my dashboard, and I was like, okay, this app is actually good. And what she did was basically what I do in like my Excel, and then I print it out, scan it, or either I just like take a picture of the Excel that I created, take a screenshot, and then put it in GoodNotes so I can check like that. And she did exactly like what I did for my task, my assignments, and then she do it all in Notion, which I was like, okay, I might have to try this app. And I actually tried it. So today I'm going to show you how I move my sort of traditional planner and journal into Notion and how I set it all up. If you want to get the templates, it's pretty similar. What I make is pretty similar to what Janice and what Chris you make. So you can go ahead to their channel and you can download the template from there. Because I'm new to this app, there's still a lot of things to learn for me. But yeah, basically that's the whole intro. So let's just get started. Okay, so we are right now in Notion, and this is my planner dashboard, and this is my college dashboard. If you don't know what this means, it's basically in Indonesian said, yuk SDSU. It's like, come on, let's have a degree in design. And then it says mari mari belajar. It actually means let's study. So right here in the dashboard, I have my master schedule and I'm so sorry. I have my master schedule and every other courses that I have. Now I use these pages, these are called sub pages, and I use this to sort out what like the assignments and the tasks that are given to me. So in the master schedule, it's just checklist of topics from like the course, like you can see right here. This is just the topic of the upcoming lecture and the upcoming forum, and it just says like, okay, what course it is, like when is it happening, and what is the type. Is it a master class? Is this I think GSLC stands for global something learning something, I forgot. And like VidCon or a tutorial, which I have to go to campus for that. And then right here is a task. So the task basically means that if I have a task, I would write down like what the task is. Is it a homework? Is it a reading? Or is it just a forum check? And then right here is in notes. Notes is like for me to put down the link of the video conference. So this is the master schedule. I also have a view, like a calendar view of the master schedule. It's loading up. But this is the calendar view of each topic, so I can actually study the night before. This is like basically very self-explanatory. I found this through Janice studies. And then right here, Janice do a different thing. This is like weekly topics for Janice, but what I use is actually for task, like what is the task, when is the deadline, what's the brief, and the file link or attachment that I already done. And if I have submitted it, I would check the status bar. And then here there's like the learning objective, what my class is, and who are my lecturers. That's it, and it's just like the same template for all of these courses. And then we have a weekly overview schedule. I put it here like this is the courses, when is the time taking, and I'm using this Kanban board. It's like Trello, but I'm not planning on moving this too much because the weekly schedule usually doesn't change a lot. But if there is something that changed, I could just easily click and change it. Okay, so moving down, we have the monthly overview schedule. This is just a nice little calendar view that I can check. I should have hide this, right, like that. This is just like a calendar view that I can check. Easy access, so I don't have to go to the master schedule to see the calendar view. I can just do it right over here. So this is basically like my college setup. I usually do this in GoodNotes by having like multiple folders of these courses, and yeah, now it's just like so much easier. I love this app. Next, we're going to my planner, which is the page that I use to organize my entire life. By entire life, I mean my work, college, payments, and also my habit tracker and my journaling. So right over here, we have the actual dashboard, planner, get your life together, and then there is two things. There's daily and then there's routine. Now this routine is just like what I do in the morning, what I do in the afternoon, and what I do in the night. Why I write it down is because I need this. I used to do this in my GoodNotes. Just like every single day, this would be interpreted as my to-do list. I will have to stretch and then I tick it off, make my bed, tick it off, and like I have to make that every single day. And here in Notion, it's so much easier. I just need a reminder of what I need to do because I get distracted easily, and if I'm like working on one project, I would just work on that and forget everything. So even if it's the afternoon and even if it's time for me to exercise, I won't, because I'm stuck doing that project and I cannot stop until it's finished. So I need this. And I also have an alarm set in my iPad for each one. So just quick read. Morning I stretch, make my bed, check my to-do list, clean my workspace because I really like my workspace clean and ready for me to work. Drink milk. I am bulking up. I need to gain some weight. And then in the afternoon I would exercise, watch YouTube, have dinner, and have some family time. I consider 5 until 8 p.m. as afternoon. I don't know if that happens around the world too, but here that's afternoon. And then at night I have my skincare routine, downtime, clean workspace, plan for tomorrow, and my Bible reading. And usually I journal when I read the Bible. After I read the Bible, I would like journal it down. So we're just gonna close this up. And this is not a tutorial on how to use Notion. This is just how I use Notion to help myself. If you want an in-depth tutorial, you can go to YouTube and find a lot of tutorial for Notion. And right over here is my daily. So I haven't changed this one yet, a to-do list, because I just find out that I can actually put it in here in the dashboard. So I will change this out for something else, but basically what's inside that to-do list is this. A weekly overview of what I want to do that day. And this is actually like, I recently find out through Chris Yu's channel that I can like just drag it and put it in here and it will be gone. I used to delete every single one of them. So just like click and then I go here and then like delete like that. And then it's so hard to do. So I can now just like drag it and put it in done and then like, yeah, that's it. So this is like basically what I want to do that day. I keep it to the bare minimum of just 3 tasks because it will actually make you feel more accomplished. And then if you're done it all and you still have a lot of time, you can add another task. So for example, I can just move this this thing right here if necessary, and if I feel like I have more time to do tomorrow's task, even though I don't usually do that. If it's done, I'm just, okay, I'm done for today. I'll just continue it tomorrow. So every day is dedicated to something, and since I have college from Monday to Saturday, yeah, I know that sucks. Every day I have college. So usually on Tuesday mornings I would do my Monday task and so on and so on and so on. But Wednesday is purposefully for filming. So I am filming this on the 9th of September, which is a Wednesday, and then tomorrow I will edit it and then post it on Saturday to play on Sunday. And on Sunday I would plan the entire week because I have no other time to plan the entire week other than Sunday. So that is the weekly overview, and then we go to the habit tracker. So these are just the habits that I want to incorporate into my life. I want to wake up at 9, water, drink a lot of water, and usually I would always drink at least 3 bottles of water, which is good enough, I think. And then exercise. This is like my now. Journal. I started journaling yesterday, like committed to it. Before I like journal whatever I want to journal, but now I just committed. And then self-time, I always have a self-time. I think it's good to have a self-time, and draw, which I haven't done in a while. I'm so sorry, guys. This is an art channel, but I don't draw. I'm so sorry. I'm such a disappointment. Anyway, that is the habit tracker, and now we move on to the journal. So this is basically like when I journal, I could just click new, and then it would pop up a new entry like this. I could just put a title and then put my daily entry, like what I want, what I'm grateful for, and stuff like that. I'm not gonna show you that, so I can just delete this. Okay, and then the last thing on this dashboard is my monthly event, which is like basically my Apple calendar, but I move it here because yeah, it can do the same thing, just like not as advanced. But this is basically like all payment, like I put my finances here, my work stuff, this is actually moved to tomorrow, church stuff, personal stuff, and then some college stuff. I would put it all in the monthly overview so I can see what's going on in that month. This is empty because my college schedule changes sometimes, and I have to check like every Sunday when I plan the entire week ahead of me. I would check it and I would add a new listings to this. But yeah, that's it. I don't really have like a lot of things like other people do in their planner. I don't find those other things really necessary. I just want things to keep me going and to keep me busy, tracking down, especially my habit tracker and my journal. But other than that, I think it's pretty sufficient. It's enough for me to control my life and get my life together. So I think that's fine. Okay, that's it for this week's studio vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's very simple, and this is just like a way I keep my life together as an artist, as a student, and as a freelance worker, and as a church service. So like there's a lot of things that happen, but I gotta keep it in track, and because it's one of my coping mechanisms. So if you find this video helpful, you can actually download the template from Chris Yu. It's pretty similar, my template and her template, but I see her template, I like the way she did it, and then I created my own. But the original is in Chris Yu's channel. You can download it there. And also in Gen Studies, I will link both of their videos down in the description so you can see. But I'm just really glad that I find this, just so happy. And like you can also use this for content planning, or even like I think Instagram planning. I can probably use this as my work, I don't know, but usually I use Trello and GoodNotes, but now I can just put it all in one place, which is dedicated for my organization purposes, and I feel glad that I find this app. So thank you so much, Lemons, for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you do, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to click the subscribe button. See you next week. Bye!